Hey guys, how's it going? So basically we got connected, Coach and I did, through Keon Coleman. Keon Coleman is passionate about an organization in my hometown called Hope for Opelousas. And Hope for Opelousas is an after-school program for kids that are challenged educationally. It's in the inner city, so they support kids, kind of help them, to catch up if they're behind and things like that. And when Keon got drafted here, he mentioned Hope for Opelousas and the Bills Mafia, known to be very generous people. They sent some support to Hope for Opelousas. That got me really excited. My wife and I are big supporters of that organization. And then through that, met Coach. We started talking. He wanted to learn more about Scotty's mindset and how he prepares. So we did some of that. And then I got invited to come up here with the guys from Hope for Opelousas to attend the game and see the behind-the-scenes work here. So I'm excited to be here. Very cool.
And Ted, I should add, spoke to the team this morning and did a phenomenal job. And yeah, so time's yours. I don't know if you want to start there, if you want to start at injuries and get that out of the way, or wherever you want to go. That's usually where we start our time together.
Perfect.
We can knock out injuries first, but I do want to come back to the Hope for Opelousas. Sean, what you got for us?
Yeah, so Reggie will miss practice today. Reggie Gilliam missed the game. The rest of everybody else will be out there in some capacity. So that includes TB, Christian Benford, Amari, and and Curtis Samuel. And all four of those guys, at least three of those guys, excluding TB, will be listed as questionable.
What's Drummond listed?
I think he should be good to go, but we'll see how today goes. Other than that, Joe, he should be fine. Yeah.
When did Reggie's injury happen?
Mid part of the week.
Okay, so it's during practice.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Do you expect that to be like a longer term for Reggie?
I don't know. It's still in the kind of hours after the injury, or 24, 48-hour span after the injury. So we'll know more, I think, as we go here.
How has Amari come through throughout the week? I know he's dealing with the wrist injury and actually practice on Wednesday.
Yeah, he's working through it. We'll see where it leads us, and he's a pro.
Is there a certain level, especially since the wrist injury, and he's a receiver, is there like certain things you need to see from him to is it pain tolerance for him, or is it kind of seeing what he's able to do over the next 24 hours or so?
Yeah, I think exactly what you said, Elena. It's just trying to get him and feel for where he's at with it, and like I said, we'll just take it one day at a time and go from there.
I know last week we were wondering if Dwayne would actually go on IR, but now that he's on there, are you expecting him to get him back later on this season?
I would hope, yeah. Excuse me. It's he just got back from the surgery process and seems to be in good spirits. I think like anything else, we'll just monitor it as we go week to week and see where it takes us.
Ted, how did you end up involved?
There we go.
Hope for Opelousas.
I really did this so I didn't have to answer any questions.
We're coming back to you, Sean.
Yeah, great question. So we live in Opelousas, Louisiana, and anytime you see kids that are struggling, a lot of the kids are single parent, poverty, things like that, and they're just struggling with education. That's something you want to get involved in. And then the guy that runs it, his name is Lauren Carrier. He's here. Lauren is just, if you meet Lauren, he just brightens every room he's in. He's a sweetheart of a man. He cares so much about people and community, and so anything he does, I want to get behind. And that's, my wife grew up in that town, so we're just passionate about trying to help the local kids. And really, you see the result with Keon, seeing him come through the program and stuff. It's just been really cool. And we're hoping to have more people like him come through the program and just have success in all walks of life. So it's really neat.
We've asked people around the Bills facility, but what do you make of Keon's personality?
Yeah, he's a mess. I think my favorite thing he said was, "I'm Tiger, wish he could." When he talked about that was really funny, being a golfer and a golf fan. So yeah, he's a clown. He's fun. He's exciting to be around, and makes us all laugh. So yeah, good guy.
Sean, we've talked to you before about what you pull from other sports and how you kind of can learn more about mentalities from there. What did you learn from this relationship and just getting to pick Ted's brain, learn about Scotty too?
Yeah, I mean, it was time well spent, and I'm very grateful for it and our relationship that we've started to build here, and just seemed to align really on faith and the importance of life outside of what we do, and having the right heart, but then also having the right mindset for life, but also for competition. And there's so many carryovers, sport to sport that also apply to life. And And we spent an hour or two together and on a Zoom, and it was a fun Zoom. I won't get too much into the details on it, but you can just tell from Ted's personality in the couple minutes he's been with us that he keeps things light and has a great joy about him and his approach for life. So I think more than anything, Catherine, it was just, hey, you put the time in, and you try and do the best that you can, and you keep your head in the right headspace. Your confidence comes from your preparation, and that's, you guys know we talk about that quite a bit. So that's the piece we can control. We can't really control the piece we want to control, which is the result. But to prepare the best we can and try and have some fun doing it at the same time.
Ted, how unique is it when sports worlds collide like this?
Yeah, it was interesting to get the phone call to say, hey, coach wants to talk to you. I was like, about what? Like, Scotty thinks I'm an idiot. So it's, this guy thinks I'm a genius. It's weird. You're a prophet when you leave your hometown, right?
Yeah, true.
No, it's fun. I've always been a big fan of sports, and I love watching any sport. It's exciting. And the mental part of the game has been a huge thing. I struggled with it as a kid, so it's kind of really drawn me to try to pay attention to that. What are the great athletes doing? How are they combating it? What are they doing when they struggle? And so 25 years of being around the best in the world at the sport I'm in, I really got a first-hand ticket to see, hey, what are they doing? What works, what doesn't work? And my favorite thing to do is just share with others anything that I know or that I've learned. So just trying to, impart wisdom on people that would like it. And certainly there's been so many great people that have taught me things. So I love to learn, and he loves to learn, so we have that kindred spirit for sure.
What do you hope to learn from being in this building this weekend and getting to see, the day in the life of an NFL player?
Yeah, I was telling him it's a really interesting thing to walk into a room full of alphas, and here I am, a guy carrying clubs trying to tell them how to think, right? It's like, okay. But, when I was 19 years old, and this is a life philosophy, an 18-year-old kid that was one of the most amazing people I ever met told me, he said, every man is superior to me in some way, therefore I can learn from him. Even a bum off the street has something to teach me. That was his exact words. And I was like, wow, that's a great philosophy in life. And so everywhere I go in my life, I'm trying to learn. And especially around great people like Coach. I mean, listening to him do interviews and how well he handles himself, how well he thinks through the questions, how much he cares for those that are listening. That's already got my attention, my eyes on him. I want to stick with him. I want to see what I can gain, what I can learn to be a better dad, a better, caddy, a better husband, things like that. I heard him talking to his wife. He's just a sweet man. So, yeah, I'm hoping to learn a lot from this guy. So and it's fun to be here.
Did you get a sense for how much this team loves to golf?
I've heard, yeah. There was a couple of guys that were asking questions. We were trying to talk about the mindset, and they were like, so when a player loses his swing, I was like, right. So anyway, you're asking for golf tips, not mental tips. It was pretty funny.
Guys good? Yeah. All right, have a good Friday. Thank you, guys. Appreciate it.
Yeah.